Hey guys, what's up? It's Breezy and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I know, I am putting these videos out as slow as it can get, but if you guys are still enjoying this series, thank you so much for tagging along. Last time we left off with the creepy little spiders, and yeah, I have so much to do. Ugh.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Wait, you telling me this entire time I didn't have to go that way?
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Are you kidding me? You know, I'm just gonna search under the water here. Don't you mind me? Nope. Ruby, a scarf. I sure do love a scarf. Gosh, girl, can we swim a little faster? I know we're not on the swim team or anything, but geez. Ooh, money. I love money. Crazy. Okay. You remember how in the last playthrough I was like, man, I'm not ready for these spiders. I literally think I was not ready for those spiders. What are these? What are these little guys? I don't know what those are. They look kind of cute though. I'm gonna leave them be. Oh. Y'all friendly or? You better be. Okay, well, this is great. This is going... Just a little trip down Forbidden Lane, you know?
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Yes. Very good monologue there.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Look at all your stuff, you just left it.
Intramuros. I see now. I see.
Aren't you a little far from home?
I swear I was
knew
there.
You'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Oh God. Oh, why was he so big?
Disappointment. You have been Let me down. Are you quite finished? Arrogant child.
God, I haven't played this in a... It's been too long. Don't slice me up. Don't slice me up. Ah! Put on the gloves. Put those on. Put those on. Put those on. Put that on. Oh God, we're looking beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. You don't want to come. You don't want to come for me. No, you don't. Look at me. Alright.
There it is, just as Intramuros.
Intramuros. Investigate the cave where Jackdaw died. Alright. I was literally like right here. It all just appears as soon as I try to go, isn't it?
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Why can't I hit you?
That's a great question, you know.
I will make you pay. Stop it!
Stop it! Yeah!
Dead.
Oh.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
I'm the freaking wizard. And yes, I did say that right. Don't forget, guys. I was about to say the most dumbest, but again, that'd be proving my point. I'm gonna say it anyway. I was the most dumbest Ravenclaw at the beginning of this, and I chose wizard instead of witch. You know?
I wonder how big this place is.
That's not what I meant. Oops.
Ravenclaw.
What do you... Ew, these hork lump juice. Looks kind of scary. I don't like it, the way it moves. So I can't get anything from that.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
Bada bing, bada boom. What is this?
Impressive. That must be where this all leads.
Oh, that's very impressive. Yeah, I like it. A little underground cave action.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Nothing about this is
I
casual.
wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Oh, yeah. If I had to guess. Ah! 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 Oh, I hate these freaking spiders. I hate them so much. Bro, are you still alive? What are you doing? Alright, sorry guys, I just had to make sure. So, okay, I think the problem last time is I didn't have this gear on. I think that... Are there just a bunch of spiders over there? I'm gonna go down here first. This is where I'm supposed to be. I'm not really in the mood for spider. What the hell is that? Oh no! Oh! 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 Ah! I've got to fight them.
Summon that platform to me. I could likely get on it.
I've got to fight them. Ah. You dirty little spider. Get away. Oh, God. I have no idea where I'm going right now. I just was kind of running away from the spiders. Oh, God. Money.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
A sorcerer's hat. Is it better than the hat I have now? Yes, no. He'd wear? Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Freaking doing the thing. Wee! Wee! Alright, what we got over here? Ah! god, that was terrifying. I don't know if you guys...
I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
noticed, but I am quite scared of spiders. They just really came out of there, you know. Should I go? Was it back up here that there was? I guess I'll go here first. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Ah. Expelliarmus! Little
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Okay, so now this makes me think that maybe I should go back and see if there was any loot where all those spiders were. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Yeah. Oh man, I can't even like form a sentence when I'm doing this because it's just so terrifying. But it's worth the loot. Are you kidding me? What? My inventory is full? Okay, whatever. We got the robe. I look like an absolute fool. What is that? Thank you. Love me some spider fangs. I don't like that hissing noise they make. The hissing noise is what I think is terrifying me the most right now. Oi! Oi! What just happened? I did it apparently. You're telling me I can do all this, but Jackdaw couldn't do it? Jackdaw didn't do jack sh. All right. I like going on the beaten path for the treasure. Come here, give me my loot, give me my loot.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Again, Jackdaw didn't do a whole lot.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Ew, look at the spiders. Whoa, be careful. I didn't realize. Alright, we're gonna go over here first. do we go over here? More treasure you forgot?
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
What was in there? There was not even anything in... Alright. I think somebody was capping. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna try and burn this one. Calling from the gods. Are y'all dead? Please be dead. Let me make sure there's nothing else over here. You. Alright, what do we got in here?
I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
So does that mean I don't get whatever's in here right now? Is that what's going on? Or does it just stay? Worst case, I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? Worst case. Worst case. Oh, do I gotta burn this bitch?
Incendio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Again, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He isn't us. That's right.
Eight legs is simply too many.
I agree. That's probably the first thing you've said in a while. Can this be burned?
Incendio.
Huh. Interesting. I bet you can fly. Bet you can fly. Alright.
Not a headless skeleton in sight.
If you say that
Well,
one
help
more
myself to
time,
this.
girl.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Again. Yes. Whee! Come on. thanks for the potions. Money, a
I'm
potion.
glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
All these loots. I need to do that Merlin quest ASAP Ferg, if you know what I'm saying. Will I die if I... Maybe I should... I don't think I would die, you know, but I'm just gonna take the... Take the safer route. Whee! I'm almost there. There we go. All right, sprint, sprint, sprint. Stamina, what was that for a second?
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders.
Yeah.
This can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
I could see it. I'm not gonna lie. I could really see it. It's fine. It's gone. Just don't catch him on fire.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
I need the potion. I need the potion. I need the potion. Pop the pills. Pop the pills. Bro, I'm gonna need you to stop. Come in the water, you stupid little spider.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Right. Oh my god. This episode, you know, Hogwarts, I thought it was gonna be fun. I thought it was gonna be, you know, oh, cool, happy Pulsar, you know, travel Hogwarts, super cool.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Let me see, let me guess, is there... That is upstream. Oh, okay. Is there a third one? Where's the third one? Ah, I see. Alright, let's wait for that to go. There we go. Finally, this bridge. Oh. Very beautiful bridge I built.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages.
Mm-hmm. I better be. I've gone through a lot.
We need to get Richard Jackdaw. Shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
God damn, you are precision.
Expelliarmus ought to disarm the brutes.
Let me guess, those big boys now? Oh, hell. Take your time. I'm just gonna loot real quick. Take your time again. I'm just looting. Round 2, is this more? Both at the same time! Nice! You did the work for me. Bye-bye. Dang, you just let that drop on you like that? That's crazy.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
A door. Yeah, Jackdaw. Buddy, you just couldn't hang. Couldn't hang like the cool cats can.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Oh.
Where am I?
Where?
The room is starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
What? We just have a little submarine going on?
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Yeah, me too.
What is this place?
Please, no more fighting. I look ridiculous. Interesting.
Can it be?
It shall be.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see
Yes.
traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have
Thank
much
you.
to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I did all this work. And I don't even have the book. Doc Arts. Oh, did I just... Ah, level 22, wow. I only have 4 points available. Great, I didn't even mean to... Goodness. Ooh, that looks cool. Oh, that will be cool. Yes, I need more health. Nice, okay. Okay, we're making progress. Nice, let's exit this chamber. Very beautiful, by the way, very beautiful. Exit. So next we need to do Merlin so I can have a bigger backpack is what I would consider it. Wow. I feel like I've just gotten
found the
so much
pages
better.
And the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
It's a great question. But I'm assuming we're gonna answer that question ourselves. All right. Very beautiful, very beautiful. My goodness.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
That's true. Alright, we have completed Jackdaw's quest. What is this?
Revelio.
Oh, is this?
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Gosh, you ask a whole lot. I have no idea where I'm at right now. Alright, let's see what these tasks are. Shall we? Ooh, attend flying class. How do I go there? Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm about to be the first to class. That's how much of an amazing Ravenclaw I am. Alright. Oh! Good morning! Just took a nap on the lawn. I'm surprised you guys weren't all just...
Everybody grab a
watching.
broom, and we shall get started.
Alright. Broom. Get
Mr.
started.
Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal
Thanks,
of today
guys.
is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays.
I look
For those who
ridiculous.
need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Oh.
Thank you.
To be able to fly a broom.
Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Alright.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Okay.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard.
This'll take some
Do
getting
take
used to.
care. The brooms are school property.
I
I
think I'm
want them
getting the hang
returned
of
in
this.
one piece.
Could you imagine being the teacher that teaches this class? Like the responsibility.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Sure.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What have you?
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Ah.
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Wow. I will have to say the flying mechanics are actually pretty good.
Whoa. Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
The monster.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done. Have a moment?
Thank you. Thank you. I really tried. I really tried there. She looks a lot cooler when
I
she did that.
say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging.
Gosh, keep throwing the
But I'm getting
challenges
ahead
at
of
me.
myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Won't we get in trouble?
Always seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
Do I have to follow you?
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Gosh.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Whoa, whoa, you fly awfully. You're an awful tour guide.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Girl, we
Here's
are...
something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Wow.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Ah! Ah! My bad. Sorry, I got so excited.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
I've been there.
Tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying as fast as I can. You're very fast.
Looks like she's already with the crowd. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
You saw nothing.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
I tried. I tried.
That was some rather good flying.
Oh, anytime. Thanks. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite.
Imelda.
I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade.
God,
He's always
what a
looking
sentence.
to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
So, like, can I go buy a broom? Can I go buy me a broom? Let's see, what else have we got? Oh wait, quest. So, use a focus potion, acquire maximum endurance potion. So, potions. Okay.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Sebastian. What are we doing that's illicit? Alright. Hi guys. Man. I'm going. I'm gonna meet Professor Weasley, then we'll go see what Sebastian's up to, I guess.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Coins, you say? Coins.
Please
How
meet
much
me in the
coins?
7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Guys, I am trying! I'm trying!
Professor Weasley?
I forgot to change. I look so ridiculous. Beautifully
Somewhere
ridiculous.
away from prying eyes.
I like my boots, actually. Ooh.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After
Sure.
you, Professor.
I'm so sweet, goodness. Thank you. So polite, well managed.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. Let's go. The vanishing
Evanescence.
spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Ooh.
Splendid. Cast Evanesco on those chairs.
There it is.
Excellent work. You'll
Wow.
note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Oh, that's cool. It's one of the pieces from the chessboard.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag.
I waited for you here for
wondered
each
where
past
that
year
had
time
got
for
to.
more to the parchment of these, so let me know if you can try to meet again.
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Can I, like, run? Gosh.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
You guys didn't see that. Nice. Love that my gear slots are still full. Oh, that's cool. Oh, could I have jumped? I see. I could have slidden down. That makes sense.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Little snippy snip. This place is really cool. Making sure I'm not missing anything. No, what is that? I bet there's like a bunch of Easter eggs in here. You guys already know it all.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
You're very funny, you know that. I guess I'll go this way first. I didn't just get myself stuck in here, did I?
Incendio!
There we go.
Incendio!
Ah. Ah, that's cool. I didn't realize I could do that. Well, how about we bring this over here? Accio. Got to switch these up. I got to switch. No.
Revelio.
God. We'll make this X. Climb. What? Just a little bit of a no. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Oh! It's an elf.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you.
How'd she find us?
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Okay, we'll do it.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Thanks.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Ooh. And bada bing, bada boom. Here we go.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object.
It's supposed to be like Sims in
acquired
here.
some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive.
Yes.
Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay, so... we're gonna do... oh. We'll put it right here. Change color. Ooh. Yeah. Change visuals. Okay. And then we also need... tell me I can't rotate? There we go.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming,
Nice.
of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will
Thanks,
be sure to
Professor.
speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Well, yeah, teach me. I just want to get a potion. I just want to get some potions brewing. So what else can we learn?
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Okay. So how much moonstone do I need? Anything else in here I can get rid of? What? Are you just eating? I love it. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Anything else in here? Like... Okay.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking.
This is what
Why
we
don't
want.
you try it on the walls and floor?
Ooh. Oh, my bad. I don't like this rug. Huh, I don't really like any of these. Oh, I like this table. I'll put it right here. Whoa, I don't need two. Nice. I love it. I love this a lot. What else? Couch? Can I get a couch? Oh, a chair. That makes more sense. Ooh, I kind of want like a throne. Yep. Oh yeah. And then what else can we do? Lots of things I gotta unlock, I understand. Voila. I love this.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
Do I? Actually,
Actually,
I
I
lied.
don't think I have any questions.
I'm here if you do.
All right. Well, I love my new little place. Got a potion. That's 5 minutes left. Oh, I need some more stuff. At least get that one going. Okay. Oh, I need to conjure more things. That's part of the... That makes sense. Alright, I guess I'll get some rugs. You still eating it? You eating an apple now? That's crazy. I need one more floor decoration? Oh my gosh. Get one more right here. Beautiful. Let's conjure it. Alright, now I need more wall decorations. Gotta make this place look snazzy. Do it high on the ceiling. Do this one. There we go. And then there we go. Oh, I need one more? Gosh, I kinda like this empty wall over here.
Good work.
There we go.
Shall we move on?
Yes, please. Let's get the move on.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
Alteration.
The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
How nice.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
I have no questions, actually.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Oh, you can adjust the size of an item? Whoa.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Oh, wow. Wow. No way. That is so cool. Oh my gosh.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Oh, a cool moonlit ambiance sounds perfect. Dark and mysterious are cool.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Ooh. That's cool.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm just gonna spend an entire 3 hours just customizing this room. Alright guys, that is the end of this episode for Hogwarts Legacy. We made quite the progress, and we overcame our fears of spiders somewhat, learned a lot of new spells, and we have a broom. Almost. We know how to ride it. Anyways, next time around we are going to definitely work on this room of requirement and also start Merlin's trials. Alright, what we got over here? Ah! Ooh, why was he so big? Both at the same time!